Hi, I'm now just going to quickly demonstrate the EPG functionality on the Xoro Digital Terrestrial. EPG is Electronic Programming Guide, and it's simply the ability to be able to check what's coming up next and information about the channels. So there's two buttons on this remote control that I'm going to be demonstrating here. The first one is the info button and the second one is the EPG. So I'll just start off by pressing the info button, so you can just focus on the screen there. I'll hit the info button here and it just tells me the name of this program, the next one, and if I hit it a second time, it'll actually just tell me the start and end time of this program, the next program, its start and end time, the name of it, and also will say the frequency and the quality of that particular channel, okay? And a quick synopsis of the particular program, okay? So that would be typical of info buttons and all these things. It's always just this and the next program, okay? But with Digital Terrestrial, there's a lot more information out there. So I'll just hit the exit button to get out of there. And now I'll actually hit the EPG button. And with EPG, you can see we have RT2, and we have the list of the channels, when it starts and begins, and the synopsis is given on the right hand side here, okay? Now if I arrow over, you can see it's flicked us over to TV3. And if I arrow back, we'll say, I'm back to RT2, and if I arrow down then, it'll tell me the name of the program and the synopsis going forward for each one, okay? So we can flick down through the programs like this. And it's quite handy from that perspective. Now with this as well, if we saw a program, we'll say that's coming up, we'll say Lockie Leonard, would say it was a huge program for ourselves or our children, and we didn't want to miss out on it. We can come along here and we can see the book button, okay? Now I actually have a USB key in this, and this box is PVR ready. Now we'll come to that later on, but I just want to mention this because it'll make more sense in the next menu we're going to see. I'm just going to press the OK button. And it comes along then anyway, and it comes down to the channel, the time, the starting time, how often we like to view it. And if we say view here, it'll simply flick us over to the thing. If we hadn't got a USB key in, would that be the sole option be given? But we can actually go record, and we can actually use the EPG in conjunction with the PVR functionality to record certain programs, okay? But anyway, I'll come back to that at a later point. But that is the basic overview of the info and the EPG functionality on this box. But it works very, very well. The EPG guide will actually flick the first 7 days forward. It's one of these noted things that with sort of generic boxes, on satellite, the EPG functionality does not work well at all, but on the digital terrestrial service here in Ireland, it works superbly. 7 days for virtually all the channels. Okay.